Audiobook presents an unabridged recording of Iqbal by Francesco D'Adamo in a translation by Anne Leonori, narrated by Christina Moore.
Chapter 1. Yes, I knew Iqbal. I think about him often. I like to. I feel I owe it to him. You see, for Iqbal, I was not invisible. I existed, and he made me free. So here is his story, as I remember it, as I knew him. The house of our master, Hussein Khan, was in the outskirts of Lahore, not far from the dusty, dry countryside where flocks of sheep from the north grazed. It was a big house, half stone, half sheet iron, facing a dirty courtyard containing a well, an old Toyota van, and a canopy of reeds that protected the bales of cotton and wool. Across the courtyard from the house was a long building, the carpet factory, where 14 of us worked. We had all been bonded to Hussein Khan to pay off debts our families had contracted with local moneylenders. The building had a tin roof and a dirt floor, so it was hot in the summer and cold in the winter. In the corner at the back of the courtyard, half hidden by thorn bushes and weeds, you could just see a rusty iron door. Behind the door was a short, steep stairway that led down to the tomb. Work began half an hour before dawn, when the master's wife, dressed in her bathrobe and slippers, crossed the courtyard in the uncertain light of the fading night and brought us a round loaf of chapati bread and some dal, lentil soup. We all ate together, greedily dipping our bread into the large bowl on the ground while we chatted incessantly of the dreams we had had during the night. My grandmother and my mother used to say that dreams come from an unknown area of heaven, far, far away, and they descend to earth when men call them. They can bring pain or comfort, joy or desperation, or sometimes they have no meaning and bring nothing. But it's not necessarily true that only bad men receive evil dreams and silly men empty ones. Who are we, after all, to understand the ways of heaven? What's really bad, my grandmother would say, is to receive no dreams. It's like not receiving the warmth of someone who is thinking of us, even if they are far away. I hadn't dreamed for months. I suspect many of us had stopped dreaming, but we were afraid to admit it. We felt so alone in the mornings. So we invented them, and they were always lovely dreams, full of light and color and memories of home. We competed to see who could invent the most fantastic ones, speaking very fast with full mouths, until the mistress said, "Enough already, enough." Then we were allowed to pass, one by one, behind the filthy curtain that hid the Turkish toilet at the back of the big room where our looms and benches stood in rows. The first ones to go were those who had slept chained by their ankles to their looms. The master called them numbskulls because they worked slowly and poorly. They got the colored yarns mixed up, or made mistakes in the pattern, the worst possible error, or they cried too loudly over the blisters on their fingers. The numbskulls weren't very bright. Everybody else knew that all you had to do is take the knife we used for working and cut open the blister. The liquid drips out and it hurts for a while, but in time the skin grows back tougher, so you don't feel anything anymore. You just have to know how to bear the weight. Those of us who weren't chained sometimes felt sorry for the numbskulls, but sometimes we teased them. Usually they were the new workers, just arrived, who hadn't learned that the only way we could become free was to work very hard and very fast, to erase each and every line on our small slates until there were none left and we could return home. Like the others, I had my own little slate hanging above the loom I worked on. The day I arrived, many years before, Hussein Khan.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.